All right, this is Alikem Sports TV on YouTube. We are back again this evening to bring you the preview of the match between Chelsea and then Tottenham Hotspur. Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur, and Chelsea, the boom, it was Stamford Bridge. Now, as usual, after the game, yeah, what actually transpired on the field of play in terms of the tactical play and in terms of how the team set up, the approach to the game, and how our game you know, end product this year, you know, and Sabri Bremo. Obianim say it was an international break, and a time I international break, you know, Chelsea lose to team my friend Arsenal, at the Emirates Stadium. So and so na Tottenham was playing so Pimo, Cravian Cottage against team my friend Fulham, and almost lose by 2 goals to nil. Two teams coming back to face each other. Abra no mudi defeat in the international break in on a team eba so na obi anim say ofa bubuko e friend Tottenham Hotspur opani e friend Ange Postecoglou. He had a perfect start, a promising one indeed. Abra obey a coach by team my friend Tottenham Hotspur. So everybody thought say Nanka Conte and Timmy Jose Mourinho and Timmy, he's the right person to make amends within the Tottenham Hotspur team. The OPBI, any ingredient that he wants has been provided from goalkeeper Vicario, Omotimia maintaining Christian Romero, Omakofa Jess Spence, Ababekao, Omakofa Ben Johnson, Ababekao, Omakofa Dominic Solinke, Omakofa Matthias Tell, Dejan Kulezeski. All these players are Tottenham Hotspur hope say some of the bank or team in Niama beat me amomo. But in all, if you look at the position of team my friend at Tottenham Hotspur, Niama Shadam Kuyim Famomo, et said the previously in Kabe Espese, if we are talking about the main top four and the teams that should be ready to compete for Europa or ever count Tottenham in team and yes, sir. And my if you say since 2018. Tottenham Hotspur intimate Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. So no matter whatever Chelsea is going through, team I friend of Tottenham Hotspur, the almost say still almost superiority no was through at the charm. And the first game about so the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium no. Well, when you had chance follow that game, the game ended in a 4-3, and it was one of the best games. Obetimi and who Chelsea said no more, so follow that particular game. So 2018 till now, you're talking of 7 years. Until now, you hope you say at least Tottenham was beating IBB in the game and not 18 years. So again, the backdrop of having those two teams coming from the international break and knowing very well, say international break, you know. So I'm quite a yarn and pimpion by affect some of the big teams, you know. Until no being saying Tottenham was beating at take advantage of it, but unfortunately, they could not take any advantage of it. Emma Chelsea 80 a shovel. By a goal to nil. KTC Abrante FN Enzo Fernández. MRMV so Chelsea back to the top four. Chelsea back to the top four after the victory against Tottenham Hotspur. No, Chelsea about 52 points. I'm a Manchester City and almost Leicester City by 3 goals. 2 goals to nil. No, good from Abrante FN Ellen Holland and then Abrante FN Umar Mamouche. You know, almost so it be about 4th position. Until see America say there. Chelsea at the 4th and the Manchester City at the 5th position. It's see and Ankaya league in Abbey. You have that belief that Chelsea is likely to make it to the UEFA Champions League. And only idea Chelsea fans na epe and only idea Todd Bowley omope so that they can attract big guys, big players, quality players to be part of their setup. So they bear Niama beating Yakuyi. Now, to the game itself, you start the game and check. And Abrante friend Nicola Jackson, Chelsea fans, and say he is back. He is back to make those chances. He's not back to score goals. He's not back to create anything. He's supposed to bang in the goals. He's supposed to be on the scoring sheet. His name is supposed to be all over the place. It was Stamford Bridge. They said the Jimmy Flo Hasselbank, Hernan Crespo, Didier Drogba, Nicolas Anelka, all those strikers are Diego Costa, Chelsea Akofan in recent times, you know. The opportunity on the Amas Abrante, you know, he's supposed to bang in the goals. Abrante friend terrible Chaluba and Balu Bobby added to the 2 center backs of Tottenham Hotspur. Abrante friend Christian Romero and then Mickey van der Ven in Finfin. Until everybody thought that would have been the first goal for Bobo friend Chelsea. Nicola Jassy could control ball now and Timia control. ball no boy as ebo keeper no Vicario san be ball no Emma one of the defenders of team friend Chelsea of Tottenham Hotspur ebo ball no crama ball no kopopo that should have been the first goal for Bobo ko friend Chelsea but unfortunately Sabo no ntimi anto atrem now from that time chances ni nyina ba Jadon Sancho whoever watched the game Eric said the number of chances that came to Abrante Jadon Sancho, you expect him to go something better because not Chelsea midfield not take control over the game. So for me to say Bevel, for me to say Rodrigo Bentake, these any although bet these are the three guys. Now more joining Abrante and then James Madison. No more battle with Kupama, Enzo Fernandez and Moise Caicedo. And Enzo, it do time a coach here says or bench no. It looks as if Enzo Fernandez is sharing lessons kakra from the games I watching Abono. And Enzo is playing well. It is not just because he scored, that is why I'm giving him his flowers. But what follow Chelsea Bubukuno, no one chance I follow more closely. No share games at Enzo Fernandez abo these days for Bubuku friend Chelsea no. Obedia to say this is an improved Enzo Fernandez as compared to the years of Chelsea. The expectation is so huge. Enzo Antiniamon. This is an improved Enzo Fernandez, and Moise Caicedo is the real deal in the Chelsea midfield. So Ope Obia, Obeka said this season within the space to pick that space in midfield, to pick the second balls, to shield the back line, to set the tone, to set the pass for the midfielders. You are talking about Abrante and Moise Caicedo. He gave it in all. Ball no didn't who shame or the home ball or pull him for tackles or the ball and the man when you have the confidence to play. Apart from Wolverhampton game, no one Enzo Fernández coca boom. Emma Wolverhampton any of those goals against Chelsea from that time was sharing a lesson. And I lose as I say any time. Trevor Chalobah being a chance to be part of the Chelsea backline or the confidence and the stability and experience bet you know. Into and only the guys the confidence to play. Into Moise Caicedo and then Enzo Fernandez combination, was just super. And when we set Tottenham air bread to contain them in midfield, alongside Kopama, the tricks, the flicks, the technical quality, his ability to pick spaces, his ability to locate the forwards. He pass ano Odema Jadon Sancho. He pass ano Odema Pedro Neto. He pass ano Odema Nicola Jackson. But it looks as if Pedro Neto is gradually becoming selfish. No de maduke ball na first no ball na ma coach in the bench no and we been on so ebo ball ni be din one releasing in time and or problem with the final delivery okay the 44th minute chance bad Jadon Sancho had several chances I don't go beat him there to attempt oh that baby go palm to me here want to know release the amano no be any so obo cutting na brantin ababo nipa or here one step over no na game no the confidence of Jadon Sancho the hand and in modern football, or let me put it in that perspective, I think also will be out here saying say every team needs wingers that will add in goals. Every team needs wingers that will add creativity. And in the Premier League, sanity because the recent 4-3-3 formation, are so dominant. And if your team is almost the Premier League, Liverpool won with Mo Salah and then Sadio Mane from the flanks. Pep Guardiola had been dominant because of Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez, Jadon Sancho, Leroy Sané, Salvino, Jeremy Doku. And it's all person with the Premier League now. A honey baby was so more than a concern or strike an abbe. Even the Leicester City team that won the competition in 2016, they had a prime Riyad Mahrez on the right. Jimmy Vardy at the top, and one more Mike O'Brien on the left, and one more Bo Kazaki behind Jimmy Vardy. So it wasn't just Jimmy Vardy alone, and yet Ellen Holland alone, and then Roberto Firmino alone. You can go to other clubs and check. Even Omo Muntimenye title crown, you can check. Go to Arsenal. How many goals na Bukayo Saka share the mom? How many goals na Gabriel Martinelli share the mom? Go to Aston Villa. We are talking about Leon Bailey. We are talking about the recent Rashford. Go to Newcastle United. Anthony Gordon. Jacob Murphy. The previous Miguel Amorim. You need those figures. You need those numbers to improve the attack. Chelsea attack in the very weak. And watching the game, the question I ask myself is, imagine Robert Lewandowski or Harry Kane were to be the strikers for Chelsea. Chelsea would have been competing for the Champions League, would have been competing for the EPL title. But look at the number of chances. Almost creating Nima Jackson or Bosseno. He did Sancho born over fast. He Jackson born over fast. He Jackson born over Bonipano. Harry Kane will play this ball. Lewandowski will play this ball. So imagine having a predator. Imagine having a striker. Imagine having a father figure. Italian will call it the prima punta inside the area. But apart from the weak mentality of the coach, any some errors from Robert Sanchez. Senka papi mata sa go no. Se referee no enye VR any rule no offside a rule foul. Se omo bomo kasedo papi mata sa bomo kasedo na ho. Ansa no wo ball nsa kwakobo asha. Kabo we asha Robert Sanchez. Bowie, asha Robert Sanchez. A team that want to compete for title, a team that want to compete for a respectable position, this is not your goalkeeper. But he recovered, came back and saved the situation in the last minute. Tottenham Tekano. He saved the situation in the last minute. So Chelsea need to fix their goalkeeper. They need to fix their central defense. They need to fix the attack. Jackson, you good, ultimate running, ultimate support, ultimate forward, ultimate link here play. But the final delivery should be numbers. The final delivery should be goals. Chelsea is a big club. They cannot continue to rely on two goals. Season. Oh, you can play in the Champions League. The teams not make out Champions League and look at the attack. PSG or Dembele, or more Bakola, or more Kvaratskhelia. Bayern Munich or Harry Kane, or more Muzela, or more Michael Olise. Barcelona or Rafinha, or more Labi Yamal, or more Robert Lewandowski. Real Madrid or Mbappe, or more Vini Jr., or more Rodrigo Goes. So why is Chelsea only sticking to Nicola Jackson? Osimhen is in the market. Victor Gyökeres is in the market. Benjamin Sesko is in the market. Overall, the guys are playing well. But who is there to put the ball at the back of the net? Until Omoka said Nicola Jackson is back, he is back to miss the opportunities. He's back to miss chances. He is back to defend for the opponent. In the back now, and clearly when he came onto the field, he was a defender for the opponent. Ball also turned him na Brantana Kwakobo Frio. Ball also about to know the Kwakobo Nipa. This is not the Chelsea that we used to know. And the third ball should go into the market and get a striker for Chelsea. So here the team set up. Now, if you look at their style of play, Chelsea is endowed with so many technical players. And they almost neutralize it soon. Almost neutralize Dominic Solanke. James Maddison was nowhere to be found. And these are the key elements of the Tottenham Hotspur team. Even Justin Crowd goes to no mention. They are not the Mickey Van der Ven and then Christian Romero. No one to talking. But the composure to play the ball at the back of the net, we're clearly missing. And only the only problem of Nicola Jackson. And these are all the qualities of a pure striker. Make up pure strikers who are very good on the ball. Strikers you love to enjoy at the ball at their feet. He belongs to that class. But where are the goals? Go in the way. On my poor game, when I was listening to Jimmy Flo Hasselbank, and I'm saying, wow. On my man had the opportunity to watch Hasselbank. I should what a striker. But those days, there were better strikers over there. So nobody talk about him. But he was fantastic for Chelsea. And it's a good game for Chelsea. They played really well. I enjoyed their play. I enjoyed their spark. I enjoyed their bite. I enjoyed their cohesive setup. But The only thing left, and the goals. Add goals to the game, and Chelsea will be good to go. Chelsea are back to the top four. Until we Liverpool, we Arsenal, we Nottingham Forest. It's Chelsea before Manchester City. I wish them very well. I wish Enzo Maresca continue to concentrate and hope that he get a better result for Chelsea to be in the Champions League. Don't forget to subscribe to Andy Sports TV on YouTube, because if you know, the analysis no do it is Chelsea, and we hope that Chelsea will be in the Champions League.